Join me as I dive deep into the story of Cain and Abel to uncover what really happened and why God couldn't save Abel. In this video, you'll explore the biblical tale of Cain and Abel, examining the complex themes of morality and divine oversight. The central conflict of the story raises a crucial question. How could God allow such a horrific act as Abel's murder, and what does this mean for the concept of divine protection? This event seems to contradict the idea of an all-knowing, all-powerful God who cares for his creation. If God truly loves us, why would he permit such evil to occur? This paradox has sparked debate and introspection for centuries, and it's essential to unravel the layers of this narrative to understand its profound implications. The juxtaposition of God's sovereignty and human free will creates a conundrum that challenges our understanding of morality and the divine. The story of Cain and Abel serves as a prime example of this tension, forcing us to confront the darker aspects of human nature. Furthermore, this event exposes the fragility of human relationships, which are often fraught with jealousy, resentment, and anger. In the biblical account, God's response to Abel's death appears aloof, even irresponsible, to modern sensibilities. However, this perception stems from a limited understanding of the ancient context and the underlying themes of the narrative. By examining the backstory of Cain and Abel, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the psychological and emotional nuances that led to this tragic event. Their distinct personalities, motivations, and relationships with God are all crucial elements in understanding the complexities of human behavior and the divine response to it. The biblical account is more than a simplistic tale of good versus evil. It's a rich exploration of the human condition, replete with lessons for us today. Cain and Abel, the two sons of Adam, grew up in a world still reeling from the aftermath of the fall. Their lives were marked by the struggle to reconcile their own sinful nature with the divine command to worship and obey God. This internal conflict is reflected in their differing approaches to worship, which ultimately became a pivotal factor in the tragedy that unfolded. Abel, the righteous one, offered God the firstlings of his flock and of their fat portions, whereas Cain, the farmer, brought an offering of the fruit of the ground. The contrast between their offerings reveals the contrast between their hearts. One was driven by faith, and the other was motivated by a sense of obligation. The stage was set for a catastrophic confrontation when God did not look favorably on Cain's offering. This perceived snub ignited a fire of jealousy and anger within Cain, which ultimately consumed him, leading him to commit the unthinkable, the first murder in human history. The dynamics at play in this story are invaluable in helping us comprehend the nature of humanity's struggle with sin and the devastating consequences of unchecked emotions. The pivotal moment when Cain kills Abel is a heart-wrenching illustration of humanity's capacity for evil. This event is not merely a brutal act of violence. It's a symbolic representation of the ongoing struggle between good and evil, light and darkness, that characterizes human existence. In taking Abel's life, Cain not only committed a heinous crime, but also severed the bond between humanity and God, perpetuating the cycle of sin and rebellion that began with Adam and Eve. The gravity of this act weighs heavily on the human psyche, evoking emotions of guilt, shame, and despair. The emotional and spiritual implications of Abel's murder are profound, casting a dark shadow over the entirety of human history. This event serves as a powerful reminder of the universal human struggle with sin and the inevitability of its consequences. The story of Cain and Abel is more than a relic of the past. It's a poignant reflection of our contemporary struggles, highlighting the need for redemption, forgiveness, and restoration. The silence of God in the face of evil seems deafening, but it's precisely this silence that allows humanity to confront the depths of its own depravity and seek redemption. In conclusion, the story of Cain and Abel offers a profound exploration of humanity's relationship with God, highlighting the tensions between morality, free will, and divine oversight. This ancient narrative continues to resonate with us today, challenging our assumptions about the nature of good and evil, and inviting us to confront the darkness within ourselves. Be sure to share your thoughts on the story in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other videos exploring biblical narratives.